Okay, fifth graders, here's some homework help. Now, if you understand how to find the volume of two different prisms, or an odd-shaped prism, then you don't need to watch this. You can skip forward 2 or 3 minutes. But if you're still not sure, then take a moment, hang out, and watch this video. So look, here we have a prism, and we need to figure out its volume. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can view this as two prisms. And one, you might extend the line right there. So this would be one prism, and this big piece right down here would be the others. And so, depending on how you view it, that's going to make a difference on what numbers you choose. So let's just say it's going to be 2 like this. So here we have a length of 9. We call it a width of 4. Because you should all know by now, volume equals length times width times height. And then we'll have a height of 5 times 5. So that's going to give us the volume of this prism here. We'll just call this A. We'll call this one B. Okay, so I could just put A equals. Then I could put B equals. I'm going to cut this here before I go any further. Copy, I'm going to move it over. There. I'm going to erase that. Okay, let's move this over here. All right, so now B would equal, here's the length, 9. Times, what's the width of B? Well, it's going to be 10 all the way across here, times 10. What's the height of B? Well, it'd be 7 times 7. Notice that we didn't even use 6 right here. We didn't use the 12 over here. Okay? So that's one way you could figure it out, but here's another way. Let's see here. What if I can erase it? Actually, I can't really erase it without erasing the color, but I'll do that anyways. I'll fill it back in with a different kind of blue, but you'll get the idea. All right. So what if I made my dividing line, instead of like I did in the first example, what if I divided it here? In other words, this is one prism right here. Okay? All right, that's one prism. That whole shape right there. And that would be A. Okay? And B would be a little bit smaller. So let's look here. A would equal, well, what's the height? The height's going to be 12 right here. So 12 times, we've got a depth or a length of 9 times 9 times what? 4. Notice the numbers are different. How about for B? B would equal, well, how about 9 times 7 times what? Length times width times height. Well, 6 wouldn't be the height, but you get the idea. It's going to be one of the 3 that we would use. 6 equals. Well, you wouldn't have 2 equal signs, but I think you guys get what I'm saying here. Shh, hey guys, I'm doing a video. Got to be quiet. Now in this one, what are the numbers we didn't use? Well, we didn't use 10. And we didn't use, what else didn't we use? We used 9 and 7 and 6. And the other one we used 5 and 4 and 9. We didn't use 12 again. So I guess in both cases we didn't use 12. But sometimes it's just going to depend on how you want to shape your prisms and what numbers you want to include. So sometimes you just got to look at it for a few minutes and figure it out. All right, short video. And of course, I should add this, that the answer, this is meters or M, whatever the answer is, it's going to be meters cubed. Okay, because when we're talking about volume, it's always cubed. If we're talking about area, then it would be squared. Okay, I'll end this video.